On this trip, I'm planning to go from Matara, the south of Sri Lanka, and start going to the central port, particularly Ella, Sigiriya, and Nuwara Eliya. And let's see where my adventure takes me. This is me 1 month in Sri Lanka. The question is it really safe to travel Sri Lanka alone? What are the things you need to know if you're gonna start traveling from south of Sri Lanka going to the central port? And number 3, what are the best spots to do in this central part of Sri Lanka? So if you want to travel everything is accessible, so I just took a bus and it's all convenient. Yeah, so I'm finally leaving south. I stayed here for a week. Habaraduwa, I went to Hiriketiya, and after going to Hiriketiya, I just spent few days there surfing and then go next to Ella. It's very famous because the train going to Kandy is in there, so it's the jump off if you want to go to Kandy. So fortunately, I have this something in my mouth, so I have a wound right now. So I went to Ella. Ella is like, in the Philippines, it's like Baguio City, so it's kind of commercialized for me, but it's smaller than Baguio City, so it's like there's a street road for all the tourists in there. And once you get to Ella, so I just took a bus from Matara, so there's a direct bus in Matara, and you can also take two buses, but I was lucky that I was able to take a bus from Matara going to Ella. So I arrived in Ella. Bus took around 6 hours or 7 hours to get there. Then I arrived in Ella. I booked a hostel in Ella Rock Hostel. And then I arrived here with no plans. I don't have idea where to go. So I just went to a mini hike. So there are different things to do here in Ella. And it's mostly hiking related. So I went to Ella. And then I went for a hike in Ella Rock. It's really hard to find the direction. Yeah. Yeah, it's really nice here because I think Adams Peak is crowded, so if you want to see a different, it's more of a hiking adventure and you will really get lost. And it's nice to see sunrise. So sadly I left my drone. Bye! So now we can see the tea plantation here. Others is about to start, but we're about to end our trip. So it's like a 2-hour walk and you can do it without guide. So I just met someone from the hostel and we did the trekking here. So it's really accessible because I just use a map. We woke up at 4 AM and started trekking to reach the sunrise in Ella Rock. So it's not too difficult trail and it feels like I'm walking around Pulag, Akiki, and yeah, it's just a short hike. So after going to Ella Rock, I went for a mini. So I went for a scooter ride going to a tea plantation in Ella. So there's a tea plantation here called Lipton Stop. So I rode around 3 hours motorcycle ride going here, and it's a really nice experience. Like I haven't done any motorcycle ride like off-road ride before. I'm a cyclist, but I haven't done an off-road motorcycle ride. So it's really nice experience going there, and it's just I also saw a lot of tourists passing by, and they're gonna make it to Lipton's seat. So there's just an entrance fee going here around, I forgot how much, but you can also eat there. It's not too expensive, and it's really nice. I went to a different route going back, and I passed by different village around, and I saw a lot of tea farmers around. I went for Little Adams Peak. So I didn't wake up for sunrise, so I'm gonna start today 7:30 AM going to Little Adams Peak. So it's just very easy to find. So it's just along the road, and yeah, let's do this. You already have tea house here because it's a private property. So there's a resort here. So apparently the hiking is inside the resort, so it's very commercialized. It's in Ravana Pool Club, so you can see some shuttle, tuk-tuk, and other stuff. And oh wow, look at this. Yeah, we can see Ella's Rock here. Yeah, I would say Ella is for people who really like nature and trekking. So yeah, I mean a lot of people saying it's really commercialized. Yeah, it isn't, it's crowded, but like there are so many spots to go here and do. Like if you wanna go somewhere non-touristy, you can go up to the mountains, like where I stayed 2 nights ago. So I'm looking to my hostel. So they dropped me off at 7th mile post. I think it's 2-kilometer walk. You plant there? Plant?
Yes, yes.
Oh, wow. So I found out that they're
You're from
Philippines.
Philippines.
So they're planting the tea here.
Yes.
And most of them are like, they're weighing.
Yeah.
Also, usually how much is
So only for 2 o'clock. Only
2 o'clock?
Yes.
Like, what time you start?
Yes.
What time they start? You work. What time they work? 2 o'clock.
Yes.
Ah. Hello. So it's my 4th day as a mountain girl. So I'm here randomly. I booked this hostel and it's too far, but look at this, it's very remote. And I didn't expect that Sri Lanka has this kind of vibe. Like, I mean, I'm from the Philippines, so we have this kind of vibe in Cordillera, but it's also being here, it's also different vibe. Like, look at this. And it feels like I'm in a different world right now. I don't know where am I right now, but I love walking. Look at this. I found out I'm in Habaraduwa. So, nice bike.
Photo?
Christmas.
Okay.
This going up? Going to the back? I don't know where am I right now, but it's so nice. Like their village is near Halton. Oh. Yeah, I actually love walking and not looking to the map. Like, surprise, I'm here. Ooh. Wow. Yeah, compared to the local shop in Waligama, it's very raw here. Like, I mean, very local, no much tourists. Yeah, so in the Philippines, most locals play basketball. Here, they play cricket. So as you can see, the locals are playing here. After spending 4 nights in Ella, I decided to leave and take a train going to Nuwara Eliya. You can buy a ticket directly to the train station, but since I'm doing an opposite route, so it's not too crowded. But if you're coming from Kandy going to the opposite side, going to Ella, it's gonna be crowded. So what I did is I booked a train ticket in advance. I booked first class, but I highly recommend to book second class because it's gonna be an open air and you're gonna feel the fresh air if you're gonna book a second class. And it's not too hard, you just have to go to their website and it's so accessible. I was like doubting on how can I take a picture, but it's so convenient because you will meet a lot of travelers along the way. It's kind of tourist spot, like people goes here because of the train station, so it's a nice thing to meet the people around here. And yeah, I just have some nice photos, but I don't have it right now. So I found out that Nuwara Eliya is the highest spot in Sri Lanka, so I think there must be really a nice spot here, so I decided to stop here. And when I first went here, I saw a nice tea plantation near the train station, so I just book a tuk-tuk, but you can also ride a bus station after you arrive at the... And yeah, he dropped me off at my accommodation. This time I decided to book a private one, but a homestay, so it's gonna be home vibe. But unfortunately, the green villa that I'm supposed to stay is a different green villa, so he took me to 3 green villa. Thank you. So the other green villa dropped me off the other green villa. And finally, I found the green villa and I stayed there for 2 nights. It's really far from the lake, but it's really nice because it's just near the waterfalls that I can trek going there. Yeah, so day 1 here in Nuwara Eliya. I decided to stop over here and I just found out we're currently 2,500 meters above sea level, so it's pretty high, so it's kind of cold right now. And they said it's gonna be cold at night. So the vibe here, it's kind of like Sagada. Maybe Buskalan? No, I haven't been to Ifugao. So it's more of there's so many old houses here, but it's very commercialized now. I would really say that Philippines is more raw. There are not much houses, but here it's full of accommodation. I think it's Sagada is the only commercialized spot, but I'm walking right now to a viewpoint and I don't know what's in there. I arrived here and I don't really have expectations, and I didn't know it's like surrounded by tea plantation. So it's a small homestay, but it's a homey vibe because it's small. And after going to, since I'm staying here for another 2 nights, I decided to stay here for 2 nights. I arrived here around afternoon and I decided to go for a walk. Then I found out that there's a waterfall nearby and then I cannot make it. So I went there the next day. So there's a mini trek here, just around 3-kilometer trek going to the waterfalls. But you cannot swim here, so it's just nice to see the tea plantation around. And there's also one here called Pedro's Tea. I forgot the name, and you can just explore this one. They're gonna show you the factory. And you can have a free tea here. So after that, I decided it's so boring to walk. So I borrowed the bicycle, I rented a bicycle, and found that there's no other rental aside from this one, which is located in Grand Hotel. Bicycle rental here, but unfortunately, wala yung criteria ko na hinahanap na mountain bike. So I'm gonna find a different rental because it's really nice to cycle around here. So I'm trying this meatball curry for the first time. It has some curry powder, some pepper, onion, and because it's been a long time since my cycling trip. So I cycled going up to the waterfalls and ended up going to a different spot. I'm here in Nuwara So it's the center of Sri Lanka, and I found that it's really nice here. So we have a hiking route. I mean, I was hiking. Oh. Yeah, I spent my 2 nights here, 2 days walking along this trail, and I found it boring. So it's really nice to cycle here. Finally, I found one. So that's where the waterfalls is, like 500 meters away. But I found a secret trail here. And it's down here. Oh. Let's explore this trail. I don't know where it's heading. This must be nice. Single top.
Downside road.
The paved road? There?
No, this road goes.
How do I go there?
No, you
Go back? Pedro?
No, this road.
Oh. So go up,
Go up. This road.
then go down?
This road.
No. Me cyclist. No, I think there's a safari here. Oh. I don't know what's in here. There's a 360-degree viewpoint. I don't know if I still have time. I don't know if I'm gonna check it out. Yeah, sometimes it's really unfair to be a foreigner in there. So you can go, some can go motorcycle here, but I'm not allowed to ride a bicycle. They're charging me to ride a jeepney, so I'm just gonna fly my drone. So after going to this spot, I went down and arrived to a lake. So there's a lake here in Nuwara Eliya. So Nuwara Eliya is kind of like Baguio, maybe Benguet vibe. Say Nuwara Eliya is Baguio of Sri Lanka. So they have Gregory Lake here. So it's nice to see this lake, and it looks like Scotland. Wow, they said it's like the Scotland of Sri Lanka. So a different hostel here in Nuwara Eliya. And the lake is just in here. So I'm just chilling here. Because tomorrow I'm gonna transfer to another location. Yeah, so it's a good thing. Usually what I'm doing is I'm just like traveling for like 11 a.m. to 3 p.m. then resting the morning and afternoon. So yeah, see that there's a overview of mountains here. The Lake Gregory is in here. So around this area, it's surrounded by lake. Really cold right now. Like evening, it turned down to 15 degrees, and right now it's around 20 degrees. So yeah. After spending 2 nights in Nuwara Eliya, I decided to go next to Kandy. So I rode the train from Nuwara Eliya. I took the early train since I want to catch the sunrise. Finally arrived at the train station. Too early, 5:30. Hello, thank you. Study. So the ticket from here to Kandy is 450 and I paid 2,000 for first class. But they said second class is not reserved seats, so yeah, it's kind of cool. So this is their price. Ella 300, 160. If you take a train early in the morning from here going to the other side, it's not too crowded. It's so nice that there are no other people aside from me in the first class. And yeah, so I would say that the train here is the train from Nano Oya going to Kandy is much better. Like there's no much crowd, and you can see there are so many hills around, and it's really nice. And yeah. So if you want to avoid the crowd, better to do it like stop over in Nano Oya and then experience it thoroughly. So just look at this. Yeah, so I transferred to the second class, and also here there's still no one. Oh my god. So I took a lot of photos here, but unfortunately I cannot show the photos that I took here because I lost my camera here. Sobrang silik niya, di na ako natulog. After riding a train in Nuwara Eliya, I took off to Kandy. So I decided to skip Kandy and rode a public bus going to Sigiriya. I'm heading straight to Sigiriya. I think the bus station is just outside. Unfortunately, there's only one bus to Sigiriya, so I cannot make it. So there are tuk-tuks here. There's city here. So I'm gonna skip Kandy. So in order to go to Sigiriya, you have to ride from Kandy. You have to walk a little bit and ride the bus going to Dambulla. In Kandy, there is no direct bus going to Kandy, but you have to take 2 buses. It's so spicy. So ito yung issue nila. To Dambulla, and after taking a bus to Dambulla, I went for another bus ride going to Sigiriya. So in Sigiriya, I stayed in Sigiriya Rastha Hostel. It's a nice hostel and he's really friendly, the host there, and I think we were the only 2 guests there, so it's really accommodating in there. I just found out I lost my A7 IV. I don't know how to function. I don't know if I left it on the train or someone stole it. Cheers.
Because I'm a child,
yeah.
I know that place.
Yeah. Right now, I'm not gonna think of it. I mean, I'm gonna think of it tomorrow. But right now, I just want to clear my mind and just focus on my environment. There's a hate and love relationship between myself. Like, I don't know why am I like this. I lost something and I don't know what I'm gonna do because all my files for the past 2 months are in there. I haven't copied any single file. Yeah, I'm just gonna relax for now and just chill and enjoy the surroundings, and I'm not gonna think about it. Yeah, so in Sigiriya, it's a small village. I think this is the quietest part that I've been so far, and there are so many little hikes nearby. So I just went for we just visited the lake nearby. It's so nice. And after visiting the lake, I went to some few hiking spots here. I also found out that going to Sigiriya rock is too expensive for a foreigner, like $30. I also went to an archaeological spot here in Sigiriya. So I stayed in Sigiriya and decided to ride a bike going to some spots nearby. It's 20-kilometer motorcycle ride going to Dambulla. There are so many artifacts found here that it means people have lived here before. So this one said this is like a toilet. Maybe caveman. Caveman.
Cave.
Yeah. People. Yeah, we passed by a lake here called Kandamala Lake. Just chilling around.
Kandalama.
Huh?
Kandalama.
Kandalama.
Yes.
Kandalama Lake. Yeah. So he said it's very deep here. Like, I don't know if I can swim, but some locals are swimming over there. Yeah, I didn't expect that we have so much lakes here. Where are we?
We can go for the river. How they cut. It's very hard.
They cut it?
Yes.
Why?
Because they cut like this
Oh.
and come there and like this. And then after.
It's supposed to be like a temple but broken now.
Yes.
Oh. And in Dambulla, there's a famous temple here, Buddhist temple. Dambulla Temple. I forget the name. And yeah, I just explored the temple here. Now going to Dambulla cave. So there's like 10 minutes walk going up. Hope it's gonna be worth it when I get there. So there's 2,000 rupees entrance fee. Oh, you're not allowed to wear footwear. So I decided to skip it and just do the nearby hike, which is Pamit, I forget the name. So it's a nice hike going there. We started at 5 a.m. Yeah, I would still say that it's worth it to go here, even though it's kind of crowded, because you'll see this part. Fortunately, there were no sunrise here, and we have to leave ASAP for the safari that I'm gonna do after this trip. So yeah, I think for me it's kind of crowded in this part because a lot of people are skipping Sigiriya Rock, so everyone is going to this part. I'm just cycling around. I borrowed the bicycle. I'm really stressed after losing my camera. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to function. Yeah, I just need a little break, nature break. So yeah, I don't know where am I going. I think this is on the way to Sigiriya Rock. You can see monkeys here. That's the way. So around
Today my birthday.
Happy birthday! Yes. What's your plan?
Today I have my restaurant.
Oh.
Maybe not too much people. 23.
Wow!
Yeah.
Single?
Yeah, single.
He suggested me a tip on how to save money to go to the Lions Rock. What's your suggestion?
Line rock?
In Lion Rock?
Yeah, in London something for marriage.
Yeah.
After same price 150. You are leaving after divorce.
Divorce. I just went for a cycling ride around Sigiriya, and it's really quiet around, and you can see some people going to Sigiriya Rock. Decided to skip Yala because it's touristy, and number 2, it's expensive. So they said that there's a safari here in Sigiriya, and I did it. Was it worth it? I can say it's not too worth it because it really depends. Like if you've seen a lot, it's gonna be worth it. But I want to see leopards, and there were no leopards here. I know that, but maybe it's different if you see some elephants in here. But for me, I don't know. I was not just too amazed with it, but it's really nice. What is it? She's smelling something. Oh wow! She got it. Oh my gosh! She got it. Fuck, beer. Oh my gosh, you can smell it. What is it? Oh my gosh, don't eat.
No. Stop it.
And after touring Sigiriya, I decided to go next to Negombo and just chill there for a bit. What time, boss?
One time, anyway, anytime. Negombo is Patna 1 p.m. Only 1 bar.
Nice fried rice.
Thank you.
With salt power. Salt power! So I'm buying a ring. Married. And yeah, it's a different story what happened next in Sri Lanka. But on my next video, I'm gonna start cycling going to Korea. So see you, annyeonghaseyo. Oh, it's gonna be a long adventure. This ends my video and I hope you subscribe. And if ever you find my camera, I lost it. I'm still looking for it, still hoping that I find it.